language and they see the value in, you know, unlimited leads, because that's really what it is. So I kind of want to introduce you guys to each other a little bit more. So like if just one person at a time, we can like explain what we were doing before and then what we're getting into now. Just kind of like a, hi, my name's Travis. I'm your team leader here. You know, kind of introduce yourselves to each other. So on my screen, Judy's in the top left corner, Cletus is underneath, and then Sarah's under my screen. So Judy, do you want to start us off?
Right. Thank you, Travis. So I got into this game, sort of, I guess you could say, about the beginning of November. But I did this ass backwards, I now realize, because I was brand new and I believed some hype that I just didn't know what I was doing, absolutely new, and I believed some hype. So I got into this big ticket program. Like for me, it was a real deep reach to buy into it. It was $5,000. But, you know, I had no experience, no authority, no presence, no gravitas. So I still believe that I could do something with that program down the road. But I just realized I was out of my depth, just totally out of my depth. So then I went and found a $1,000 program. It's called Easy One Up. It's actually, I guess, in some respects like the price level, and it's a get paid today. It's similar to Exodus in some ways. Also, the team leader there did teach me some stuff about how to improve Facebook engagement. So taking me from a raw beginner, I do want to give him some credit for teaching me some stuff. But I got frustrated because I didn't make any sales, and there still seemed to be some missing ingredients. That I just had this feeling there's got to be more to this. There's something missing. So I saw a video of Travis's. Actually, I was sort of, Travis and I had a couple of mutual friends or something.
Didn't we connect because we started talking about an Ayn Rand book on someone's status? Yeah.
We responded to questions on a mutual friend who asked about an Ayn Rand book, and Travis and I agreed in our answers to that friend. So that's what first brought Travis to my attention. Then I watched a video that Travis did, which really got my attention. It was the video that was the clincher, and I reached out to Travis. But then when I got talking to Travis and everything, and since I've joined, I just have to say that the missing pieces that I felt before, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I just feel like I just can't even tell you how supportive and helpful and encouraging it has been to me to just get those missing pieces to fill the gaps, the cracks that I had felt were there. And like the time that Travis took when he signed me up, and then and there he spent like an hour rehearsing the script with me and all. So I have felt very supported, and of course all the Black Ops stuff and so on. So anyway, I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining, Judy. I'm glad to have you on the team. So then next on clockwise would be me. Then your turn, Sarah.
Oh, okay.
So tell us about what you were doing before and your process of joining, and then where you're at now.
Oh Lord. Okay, so I'm a nurse in the operating room right now, and I kind of got into this because my husband got fired, and we need money, and the fact that.
Oh, sorry, Sarah. 1 second. Can you move your microphone a little bit, Judy? We can hear you breathing again.
Sorry.
It's all good.
So I needed to find another way where I can bring income in. Plus, I want to go part-time in the operating room so I can be home more for my dad. At the time, it was for my granny, but she's passed since then. So I actually started going towards Digital Altitude, but they were like super expensive, and their people never talked to me unless it was on their terms. And so we never jived because I just have a hectic schedule right now. So then I found another person who's doing Exodus. They got me into Exodus, but then, as Travis knows, told me everything wrong to do. So then some things happened. I wasn't really involved quite yet, but then it's like I saw Travis and he was like making these sales. And I'm like, well, I know this works. I see it all the time on Black Ops. I just need guidance because that person stopped talking to me, and I would talk to his person that got him into it, and he would tell me completely opposite of what he told me. I was confused. I didn't know what was what. So that's when I started talking to Travis, and I'm like, hey, I mean, like, what's the trick here? Because I have no clue. So that's when he's kind of laughed at me part of the way because of everything I've told him that's happened. But he's pointed me in the right direction. I've watched my videos. I'm taking a lot of notes, and I'm starting to connect with the 25 people a day, just kind of practicing my script on some people, kind of see how far I can get. And that's kind of where I'm at.
Cool. So how long has it been now since you joined our team?
Joined your team? I think it's just been like not even 2 weeks. I don't
It's been like a week, maybe?
Yeah, it's been like a week.
So it's safe to say
joined your team. Yeah.
So is it safe to say in the week you've spent with us, you've learned how to connect and develop yourself more efficiently than the month or two before?
You have no idea. It's like now I know like more what to do with my Facebook and fix it and make it right. How to connect with people, talk with people, say the right things, not target it with a group and get in trouble for it because that's what I'm able to do. I got my stealth thing
cool.
on. I just need a little more guidance on how it works. So
I'm gonna do some of that here too while we're online here. I'm gonna walk you through mine and I'm gonna show you me making a new link and stuff like that.
Yes, because I get a little confused using the same link for everything, and then it's like, well, how does they know which link goes to what if I'm using the same thing every single time? You know what I mean?
I'll show you. You can add a personal bit to each. I'll show you after we keep moving forward. But
yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm getting slowly
Cool.
but surely.
Cool.
It's been a fun ride, but I've learned so much with you. Like I was going in the opposite way before we started.
Yeah, you were. You're on the fast track to getting kicked out of the group if you're applying what they learned there.
Yes. So I'm
So
very
for you guys that don't know, Judy and Cletus, Sarah did join Black Ops through someone else, and that person is now removed from the Black Ops group. He's no longer a team member. He was teaching how to target and slander other companies, which is not what we do here. You know, if someone else is in another company, you know, as a professional, you say, that's great. You know, I hear there's some great leaders over there, but this is what's working for me. You know, you don't ever slander another company and say, your company's never going to be as good as ours. You need to get out right now because your leaders are terrible, you know. So we never attack other companies, you know?
See, and I think that was part of my problem is what they were wanting me to do. I didn't feel comfortable doing. Therefore, I wasn't putting myself out there and doing the things that I should have. And it's like I saw the Black Ops thing and I saw, hey, go to the training files. I had to learn that on my own, but still I did it wrong because I didn't have guidance with before Travis.
Sarah thought the training videos were the testimonial videos. She was watching testimony after testimony after testimony, thinking that's the training.
Pretty good. Because he's like, I want you to watch all those videos 6 times, and I want it done by this weekend. And I'm all thinking, how is that possible? But
watching all the testimonies.
Until he showed me the right one. So it's like really embarrassing. Because of everything I've been through, but I know I'm on the right track now and I'm learning a lot. So it's just, you know, it's been fun times.
All right, thanks for sharing, Sarah. We appreciate that. And now your turn, Cletus. Tell us about where you're from, what you've been doing, your process in joining, and where you're at now.
Yes, originally I am from Lithuania. I finished my studies in Lithuania and I moved to Austria, and yeah, now also studying. And in second semester, after 2 weeks, I must finish the second semester. And I also working, but work is sorry for this word, but it's fucking, yeah. When you're working in gastronomy, is fucked up because yesterday my chef just told me we have people for bowling, about 20 people, and I am alone. And we had also how it was some guest which is also in our hotel, and yeah, it's fucked up. And yeah. And yeah, I also worked with, I don't know if you know, how to say, Oriflame company or something like that, like
Okay.
marketing, but without online, you know.
Okay.
And yeah, when I worked also with Jay-Z, but it didn't, it wasn't maybe that correct because I mean, I had my sponsor, but he not so very connected with me with personal training. And after about 2 months, trying to make some to make sales, I just generated 2 leads and nothing more, and it was not so very funny. And yeah, now I'm here.
All right. So did you finish watching your training videos yet?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So you finished those pretty quick, man. Good job. Did you get to the part where it explains the stealth cloaking?
Scalp booking?
The stealth cloaking, yeah, it'll help you. I'll show you more about it here. It's something that I'm sure Patricia was going to explain that. And that you said you have a technical call coming up with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure she'll explain that more with you. I am gonna get into some of that here. So if it's a little, you're like, oh, what is this? I'm sure that's what Patricia was about to explain for you. So it's a software that helps you brand yourself. So you can promote the company websites, the company videos, but instead of promoting someone else's website, you make, workwithclaytis.com, and then it takes them there.
Ah, okay.
So it's really cool. I'll explain more how it works as we're going on this video.
Okay.
So before I jump into some of the stuff I wanted to talk about, do you guys have any, immediate questions about how you wanted to move forward, about how anything works, your next step?
Can I ask something? Oh, when Clytus is finished.
No, Judith, you can continue.
Thank you, Clytus. It doesn't have to be right now, Travis, but at some point I did want to ask you what you say when they say to you on Facebook, they approach you and they say, hey, what is it that you're doing? I just want, but don't have to do it now, but sometime.
No, I'll jump into that right now.